your thoughts and your concerns, your comments, and everything else. I appreciate it all. It rained all day yesterday and all night since the hail. And this is what we're looking at for today. It's sort of sunny out. The birds, a lot of lives were lost. A lot of trees are going to be going down. I noticed yesterday that the hail hit it so bad for the trees that some of the bark has been taken off, and then it's down to the white core of the inner part of the trees. So they'll be coming down shortly. I don't know when shortly is, but it could be 30 days, it could be 6 months, it could be a year, year and a half. Who knows? I don't know. But I'm just saying that the damages have been done. My beautiful trees, they were so full. I came out last night about 1 o'clock this morning and tried to wipe down my house a little bit. Somebody came by yesterday to look at my roof. He said that I had a lot of hail damage up on top. When he says hail damage, he's talking about, you can see where the little, I don't know what the size of those things would have been, 1 inch hail. Anyways, you can see the dimples on my rooftop now. I replaced my roof, I guess, in 2012, and it was supposed to be a good roof for 25 years. So let's do the math. This is 24, so my roofing is 12 years old. I got another 10 years to go. According to the roofer yesterday, he said that the hail had removed the like the stone covering on the rooftop. Well, if you look at my well pump, you can see the roofing stuff. So I didn't look at this yet. I'm just telling you what he said. But he said that the next storm could cause a leak in my house. I don't know. I'm not a roofer. I'm not a lot of things, but what I am is the best I can be. And I washed my door down inside and outside. And then I did my storm door inside and outside. There had a lot of dead bugs on it. But I noticed when I had the porch light on last night, there wasn't any living insects around it, none. And the reports are coming in that it took out all the insects. So in one way, that's all right for me, but I don't live on them. That's not my desire to eat. And I understand they're going to force us to eat mosquitoes. I'm not interested in eating mosquitoes. Give me my beef, chicken. I can handle pork, but we don't eat it because somebody says they are allergic to pork, so we don't have it here. It's funny though, sausage is pork, right? And we have pork every morning, sausage, but we don't have any pork shoulders or anything like that. So, at least not for the last 10, 12 years. Anyways, I still have a lot of dirt up there on the top where it's been hit from the, oh, look at the baby bird. That's the mama bird up there. She's looking for her babies. I'm sorry to say. All the baby birds, the cardinals and the blue jays, they did not survive. The parents survived. And yesterday I was doing some recording and I saw the blackbirds. What do you want, Hansi? Say hey to everybody. Say hey. There he goes. That's his signature, right? Say hey and leave. I watched yesterday the ground covering on the road. It dried out from the nice little bit of sunshine that we had with an overcast. Big time yesterday. Look at this. This is all hail. I've not seen this. Now, this doesn't look important, but it tells you what it can do. All of the roofing that was on the side here to give it a little bit more shield. It's all gone. So between the wind and the hail and the rain, I don't know what the rain does for damages, but this is what was in the center of the road, if you remember. Now it's over here. I think most of this is pine needles. I don't think it's grass. The grass covering, all the trees across the street are down. If you can see, it's further in the back. The road's a little bit clearer. Some of it is still got a mess on it, but yeah, that used to be nothing but a thick woods. I showed you my siding. It's all chewed up, the whole front of my house. Inside the mailbox. Have you ever had trash in your mailbox? No. You might find spiders in there, but that's why I clean it out once a week. The mail lady puts her hand in here every day in everybody's mailbox if you stop to think about it. And what's the possibility? She doesn't look for insects in there, or maybe there won't be any more insects, but she doesn't put her hand, she puts her hand in there and leaves you the mail and withdraws her hand and she drives off, right? Well, I've seen some of these spiders in the cracks down here of the mailbox, or further in the back where it's dark and you can't see them. So there's a possibility of being bit. I think my aunt was bit by a spider years ago. Took her life down to almost zero, but through prayer, God healed her, and she lived until 2023. And I don't remember what year it was. I was a kid when it happened. I've seen a couple other friends get bit by spiders, and they got awful markings on their arms or their legs. Most of the time it's on the leg, and doctors can't fix it. So just to say, you gotta be very careful with that kind of stuff, the poison. Branches are broken up there. Branches are broken here. Look at all this. Hear the birds? Oh, I was going to tell you about the little blackbirds. See this yellow line? And right over here, the blackbird, one on each side of the lane here, walked. I thought it was the cutest little thing to see. And they were walking. Well, what is this? Top of the hill. Wow. Oh, they're going to pick up the side of the road so they can cut the grass? I guess that's what they're going to do. It's a lot of branches. You want to watch? There's a big branches being tossed. Look at all those branches. It's been confirmed to us now because of the audiences that watch the shows. They have confirmed that the weather that was here was considered a twister, direct hit, direct line. So we will be putting up our drone here in a little bit as soon as we get a good charge on it for the battery for it to go up. Now look at that, they can pull it out of the tree. Really? Look how long those branches are, y'all. I know this is live. And just to let you know, if you are typing any comments in here, I can't see and I can't tell who all is here. And I apologize, but it has to do with the phone I'm on, I guess. And the sunlight is right beside me. It's blinding to my right eye. And it hits the camera just right, so I can't, my screen just right, so I can't really see. But those are some big branches. I guess you're going to take the tree down now by shaking it. Really? I mean, if I was going to take a tree down, I'd get my chainsaw out at least and cut it. You notice with my camera on, they're hiding now. Everybody hides from a camera, but you know, the only reason for a camera is just to share with what's going on around you and to keep you safe if need be. And they're at the top of the hill. They have no warning down at the bottom of the hill. Actually, that's private property side that they're on. So really, they don't have any, they shouldn't be on the property. And then they're taking the limbs that are on their side of the property and just tossing it back in on the property line. Really? Really, really, really. I'm not going to stay up here very long. Look at the green leaf. For a second, I thought, and it might be. That's a leaf. Now it's gone. No, things don't bother me like that. I'm just sharing with you what's on items around the yard, the house. I had to wipe off the grass off the side of the house. It wasn't going to come off. It just stuck there. And then I could see what I didn't see from the day before. And I did clean off the front porch. I have white spots all over it, like bleach spots. And there was black stuff, like black pepper, all over my porch as well. So I don't know what that was. I tried to sweep some of it off. It was heavy. It was wet. So I just pushed some of it to the side. I got a vacuum cleaner out and blow dried it. Not blow dried, the oh, there they go. They're going to cut the tree limbs now. Do you see this? Really? Oh my gosh. I say really because I can't believe I'm seeing it. I don't believe that they're doing it. Who gave them authorization to do this? Homeowners? The business? Tree cutting people? And what's the purpose for doing it? They don't do it anywhere else. Now what is behind me? Prime's coming back. Amazon. I don't have any deliveries coming from Amazon. Got 2 trucks down there. Whatever's in the air. Sorry, it just made me sneeze. Every time I sneeze, my back pops. Oh, I don't know what's wrong. Any suggestions? Tell me what to do. I've been exercising and stretching that muscle out. I like that truck with the flatbed on it. Nice. They probably would have cut more trees down if I wasn't standing here with the recorder on. And I am live, right? Hopefully. Well, that was the activity for the moment. Until the trees fall. This one here is going to fall. There's no greenery on him, and you hear him creaking sometimes. We just pray he falls the other direction. I really don't want to see my power lines to come down. I do remember a couple of years ago somebody was driving by in a convertible top. It wasn't a Mustang. It was like a Corvette. And the lady had her sunglasses on, and she had her pretty straight blonde hair. And she had beautiful blonde hair, let me tell you. It was blonde. It wasn't. My sister has honeycombed blonde hair, and that's why I noticed the blonde hair. And blonde hair also reflects light, more so, I think. Of course, the hair color shines, but the blonde has a light, L-I-G-H-T effect on it. And that's what probably caught my eye at the time. Of course, this was a year or two ago. But she got to the point, and she was looking up around top of the vehicle, and I was like, my thought was, what you worried about up above you? Just drive on. Just watch what's in front of you, right? Well, lo and behold, see that yellow sign down there? A tree right about that area fell and landed on top of her. I thought, oh my God. Oh, who would have thought driving a convertible and a car would land right on you? Not on her hood, right on the passenger door. And she was seated in the car, and the tree landed right on her. I was like, oh my. I bet she hasn't driven down this road since. It's not funny. She could have been hurt. They called the emergency system out here. They took care of her and looked after her. They removed the tree within the few hours to the following week. If you look in here closely, you can see trees down all over. More so today than you did the other day. Oh gosh. Broken trees up at the top. The top part of the tree's gone, but the base of the tree is still attached to the ground. Oh, I did clean off my back deck. I did it in a halfway job. I was like, I'll get the rest tomorrow. I mean, it was heavy stuff. And the vacuum couldn't blow it off. And so I used my mop head. It's a flat unit for a mop head. And I pushed it off. And I piled it up. And then it sat there for a few minutes like we're going to let it sit there. I thought, no, I need to let the boards dry out. So I came back an hour or two later and pushed it off on the steps. And then this morning, what was still on the steps that I couldn't get off the steps yesterday, I pushed it off. It's on the ground now. I understand my well pump right here, that my boards are so badly beaten up from the hail. I don't want to walk down and look at it. I might have to put another coat of something on it for waterproofing it. But plants are still upright. I'm waving to the ones that are driving by. You don't see me doing that, but anyways. So my trees are pruned. You can see through them now. It's just one tree. So beautiful. And this one, and they got little dying leaves on them, so eventually those will drop off too. That's okay, I guess. I mean, what can I do? Glue them on? Ha ha. Glue. Glue does everything, doesn't it? If not, tape will do it. Oh my. Enjoy life the way it is. Insurance companies, they're not helping the people. We went online to do a claim and they turned it into a car wreck. Well, we didn't have a car wreck. We never left the yard. So Ed called the agent. He took care of it. We took a tree out. Look, it had been down for a few years. And let's go take a look at the hole. Does it interest you? I don't know. Interest me? Somewhat. Just interested to see what's in here. There it is. Interesting. Thinking about putting a post or two in there and then put a light fixture on it. Well, listen, I've had a joyful time talking with you, giving you an update, and I'm going to come back here shortly, and I'm going to let you go. You have a blessed day. Enjoy your life. Make the best of it. That's all we can do. I'll talk to you later.